Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name's Beverly and today I'm going to be doing my November setup in my Hobonichi Mega Weeks. If you're new here, thanks for joining me. And if you've already been here, thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. So I have never done one of these, so please bear with me. This may be a ranty mess. And it also may be a little boring because I'm not sure that I do enough to actually, warrant a big setup video, but we shall see. So this is my Hobonichi Weeks. I currently have it in the my Chic Sparrow cover. I'm liking it. It's a little stiff right now, so I'm trying to get used to it. I'm going to take it out so that I can have it a little more even. Let's get to November. So November, just as a note, I'm trying out these new tabs that they're kind of plastic and they just slide off and on. Because honestly, the Avery tabs that I have, like this one, kind of are non-sticky after a couple of sticks. So I was trying something new, but I haven't decided if I like them yet. So I'm still trying them to see if I like them, and then I'll do a review on them. But so you'll see me take them off because I have a tendency to knock them off. So this is going to be November. As you can see, I've already kind of started planning. I have a habit of putting stuff already in here as we go, things I know that aren't going to probably change. I also have all this on my phone, which I record on, and I don't have access to while I'm recording. So I don't want to, I need it to go ahead and be on the monthly page. And then I refer to the weeks, and that's how my process builds. Everything goes on here. Holidays, appointments, like our annual fair starts actually tonight and runs into next week. So, I have that on there, things like that. This little mark here represents that it's a full moon. This little mark here represents that it's a new moon. So these are little things that I do to, keep up on things that I want to know about. Christmas Story, that's when the new Christmas Story movie comes out. I'm so excited. Okay, well, I go back and my camera had cut out. So I'm gonna show you what I did for November. So I am using Lauren Phelps Designs Autumn, I think it's Autumn Bliss. If it's not that, I'll flash it on the screen, the name of this collection. It was part of her Bring It Back sale. I like the florals and the colors, and I thought it was really pretty. There's one in here that doesn't belong. I don't remember which one it was. I think it belongs on another set, and I think it's this one. I'm pretty sure it's this one. But they're all Lauren Phelps designs, and I thought they went well together and kind of represented Thanksgiving a little. It's orange and pretty florals, which I like. So that's the set that I'm going to be using. And it may be a little dark today because, well, the Sunshine State decided not to be sunshiny today. And I've got every light on trying to help me out, but it's maybe a little dark. So I'm going to see what I can do to kind of brighten it up a little later, but it is what it is, and I need this to go ahead and set up. So I just put some washi here, and that's usually all I do. I don't do a lot of stickers. I don't do a lot of boxes or anything like that. I just don't use them. I never have. And then here at the bottom for my zone, I loosely follow the Fly Lady method. So, but instead of doing a zone a week, I do a zone a month, because for my zoning, I just do deep cleaning or projects for that area. And me doing that every 6 months is pretty it's fine for my family because we're all grown. I don't have littles or anything like that that need constant pickup after. My kids are 20. I tell them to pick up after themselves. So, and they listen to me most of the time. So I just put that down here so I know what area I'm focusing on and what projects I need to bring forward. So that's what that is. So this is pretty much my month. Has all my appointments and stuff so far. October was way barer than this when I started, but you can see how busy it got, and it will as things keep going. So it will get busier. It will get a lot busier. So we're going to go to the first week, and when my camera cut out, it took my page away. So this is my first week of November. It starts on October 31st. I have the fair is going to be here all week. That's fine with me. I don't need it to be on every day. I don't do that. That just tells me that the fair is here this week, and I'll remember. I have a massage on Friday at 4. If it had been 8 a.m., I'd have put it at the top, or, towards the top. As my appointments get later in the day, depending on their time is where I put them on my thing, just so it kind of goes in a little chronological order. We're having a party on Saturday. Well, not a party. I'm having family over, some family, a very small portion of my family, to have a brisket, and that takes all day. My husband has to smoke it all day, so that'll be an all-day thing for us. And then daylight savings time on Sunday. So, and then I draw boxes here on this section, and this is where my meal plan goes. So I put it here. It doesn't mean that that's the day that I have that. What I actually have on that day, I write at the bottom of my daily pages. Like this day, we had taco salad that day. It's just a loose idea and a plan. It doesn't always go to plan. Sometimes things change. But it's a loose idea of what I have in my cabinet and what I've shopped for. And my husband, it's Friday, so my husband, when he gets home today, we'll sit down and we'll talk about what he wants to have for the week. And then we'll, make out the plans. On the right part of this page, I do the Alistair method. And you'll see I've already highlighted some days here. So I just draw a line at the top, and I put in my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then box is for anything that I need to carry over to the next week. Everything from my daily pages gets dumped on this page, and everything from here gets dumped on my daily pages. So I'll go through and I'll make my list of things I know I have to get done, and then I'll pick a day to do them. Or like my cleaning schedule is pretty much already thought out, already done for me. And then as each daily page I'll look on here and look down the column and say, okay, this is all the stuff I have to do on Tuesday, and then I'll carry that over into my daily page. So I have these stickers, and this is from Kell of a Plan. I'm trying to use up all the stuff I have. Kind of towards the new year as I go, because I ordered a bunch of stuff for next year that I'm going to use, and that'll all be part of my 2023 setup. I'm still waiting on some stuff to come in, but spoiler alert, I ordered some stickers, and I'm not a sticker person, but I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to try it and see how it goes. So for this week, there's things I always have on here. So vacuuming, mopping, laundry, my plant schedule, I'm just going to refer to my week. And I'll skip a couple of lines and I'll do my Insta schedule, my YouTube schedule, days I want to put up, days I want to put up videos and pictures and things like that. And then I know next week I'm going to get a pedicure because it's that time. And I was going to go this weekend, but we're just too busy. I did all that, did all that, did all that, did all that, gotta do that, did that, did that, did that. Okay, so the things from last week, I pretty much know I either have scheduled to do this weekend, or I've already completed or whatever. So this is what I have. So I know I need to, and this I leave, so tasks, one-off tasks are things that I know that I'm only going to do this week, go to the top, and then my regularly scheduled program goes at the bottom. And you have to be a certain age to understand what regularly scheduled program joke that is, but if you know, you know. So I know I need to take out the brisket. And to have that on Saturday, it's probably, I need to take it out like Thursday for sure. My petty, I got to call and make an appointment, but I know it'll be either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I'm not sure yet. And that's it. Is that it? Wow. I know my week will be busier than that. There's no way that's all there is for that week. I guess there is. I guess it is. Yeah, I guess so. So I know I'm going to, I'm just going to leave that there. I'm just going to leave it there because I know we're going to the fair this night. Our local fair, our annual fair has Halloween, trick-or-treating for the kids. And I think my grandkids wanted to go, so I'm sure we'll go that night. I know Wednesday is student night, so we'll go back again that night because the kids will want to go and ride rides, and we'll probably hit it the last night, Friday night, with some friends. We usually go with a set of friends on that Friday night, so, and I know we're going, I think we're going to go tonight or tomorrow also, so, honestly, we don't ride rides or anything. We just walk around and talk to people. It's a small town, so everybody knows everybody. You can see every single relative in one night if it's a certain night of the fair. So that's kind of what my week will look like. It'll get way busier than this. I know I have stuff to do. So, oh, let's see, laundry map. Yes. Oh, I know why it's not as busy, because I quit putting my habits on here. I have a different thing. I'm going to set that up in a minute, but I quit putting my daily habit tracker on here because it was pretty long and it took up a lot of space. So it's not as busy, but we're going to add some washi, and I'm one of those weird people that like to fill it out and then add the decor because I don't know why. I just feel like if I need the space, I don't want it taken up with washi, and then I regret having put washi down. I'm going to cut some of this off. Oops, sorry. So what are y'all doing for Halloween? What's everybody do now? Like I said, I don't have littles anymore. My grandkids want to go to the fair. And our fair always comes on Halloween. It always has, so it's kind of a tradition for our local kids. We do have neighborhoods that do Halloween pretty big. I'm just making sure I'm still in frame. Yeah, I'm still in frame. they do Halloween big in some neighborhoods. Like we have our big country club, you know, hoity-toity people. And I don't mean that. I just, you know, mean people a lot richer than me. Which is, you know, rare in a small town in the South. They do it huge, and there's thousands of kids that go to their houses. I know because I have friends in there, and when our kids were little, we would go and we would sit and hand out candy, and our kids would go trick-or-treating, and they would come back, dump their bag, go back and hit the rest of the houses because there was that many houses back there and they gave out that much candy. And they always had the good candy. And this is crooked. That's going to aggravate me. One thing about her washi that I like is that you can reposition it once it's, you know, stuck. Doesn't mean it's stuck down forever. So you can reposition it. So that is all I'll do with that. Let me put a little one up at the top. Because it's pretty. Cut it down a little bit. Anyway, are y'all ready for Thanksgiving? I'm already making my list. Like, it's too early. Why did this year fly by so much? So quickly. Oh, it's been a year. It has been a year, people. I mean, I work in the healthcare field, so no year will be like 2020, but it's still a year. So that is all I'll put on there. And I think it's enough. And I think it's pretty. And my list will fill up. If you want to see what my list looks like on a Friday, join me on Insta at Florida Girl Plans on Instagram, because I do post on there. I post in the stories. So, all right, let's go to the dailies. Let me put my little, before I do that, let me put my little week thing back on so I can find it. I'm gonna put it on this side so I can find it. Like I said, I don't know how I'm liking these floating tabs. We're gonna see. I wish they had something like a little grippy or something inside them to give them a little bit more of a grip. But anyway, so this is the vellum that I chose for November. I already stuck it in here. I stuck it in here actually last month because I found it at that time and I was already cutting vellum, and I said, okay, let me go ahead and cut it. And can y'all see that? Yeah, like I said, the sun is not sunshiny today, so might have a little bit of a shadow, but it just is what it is. That's what it's going to be. So this is Brooke Evah prints. It's beautiful. It's got full on it, and I thought it went well with the washi. So I'm going to put, I think, this one at the top. Let me put this one. And I'm pretty sure this is the one that was part of another pack, and I'm not sure what that is. I'll look at it and see what it is, and I'll try to remember to put it on the screen when I go back. It's good. So I'm going to write down my goals for the month, and I have I do the HB90 system with Sarah Cannon on her heart breathing. I think it's mainly it's mainly focused on writers and projects and things like that, but it works well for me for the goal setting. And I took the class way back when I was in management, and it really helped with projects and to kind of help time track and things like that when my day was just full of stuff and had to get done. So I should be writing, right? When my day was packed and I had to account for every little minute, and I'm pretty sure that's crooked, but it doesn't bother me at all. If it bothers y'all, I apologize. and it helped me do that. I had a Kanban board in my office, and I would be able to use it, and it really kept me on track. And it's hard to kind of give that up, and because I've been using it for a while and I've liked it. So the one that's going to be my habits, and I'm going to set that at 70, 80, 90%. Go check out her thing, but it talks about setting goals and having a good, better, and best goal, and that's my good, better, and best goal. I want to develop better habits, like my morning routine, and you know, getting meeting certain, you know, like drinking my water, and my planning routine and all that. I want to budget, and I'm going to do budget slash spending, because I'm going to try to do as little of a no spend as I can this month, as much as a no spend as I can this month, outside of Christmas shopping. And I already budgeted for the Moterm that's coming out. I budgeted as soon as I knew they were going to be restocking them. I went ahead and put the money aside. So movement. So this means I work out 3 to 4 times a week. This is monthly / weekly budgeting. Oops. Habits are going to be daily. Movement 3 to 4 times a week. And I put this in different than habits because I really want to focus on making the gym a habit 3 to 4 times a week. I got to get up and move. So, and habits include like dailies, like my YouTube posting, things like that. You'll see because I'm going to set up my habit tracker, but I just really wanted to focus on that. So I decided to make it a completely different goal, so that it's large and in my face. Okay. I'll put some of this down here. Maybe this is the one. I don't remember. Have I used this yet? I've already used it. Let's this one. This happens to be, I think this one was my favorite one that she did, and I just love it. I think it's so pretty. There you go. And that will be my goals. Oh, and I forgot. Oh, whoop. And my projects. And I'm gonna just put 70, 80, 90 here. I have a list of projects. I completely forgot about it. And so I want to complete like 70, 80, or 90% of those projects. Okay, that's my projects. So this is going to start my dailies. So I messed up this page here, so we're just going to ignore it, and it's going to stay stuck together. And our month, the first actually starts on a Tuesday, and normally I would put, you know, Halloween here, the 31st, because it's a Monday, but I have a blank page here, and I think I'm going to do something, I'm going to do a Halloween spread here to kind of do something a little fancy. I have some washi tape and stuff that I want to use, so I think I'm going to put it there, and what we did for Halloween and Samhain. So I'm going to make a spread there. So this month I'm actually going to start it on a Tuesday. I may leave this blank and start it on a Tuesday like I regularly do, so my pages turn out correctly, and then I'll just find something to put here. I know it's kind of weird, but Hey, it's my thing, so don't come at me. All right. So again, I'm going to use these daily stickers from Kell Plan. Oh. I bought this sticker book last year. It might have even been the year before. And I've been trying to use them up. And so I tore out that sheet. So we're going to start with Tuesday. And stick them down. I'll go ahead and stick my days down. And then I'll come back. And this is what I do every week. I'm a creature of habit. I want to try out some new, this is actually going to go here, and this is actually going to go here. I'm going to try out some new layouts in 2023. I may even try them in Christmas, because I want to have some weeks that I might not need complete dailies. Like I have a week of vacation, and I'll probably just need like a running to-do list. So I might try out some different variations of this. And then I'm going to put some washi down, some washi. And I'm one of those weird people that I like my whole month to match. I don't know if anybody else is like that. And I don't cover up the... And it may be a little piece of washi, or it may be a big piece of washi. My washi may go up and down. It may go side to side. I don't know. It's a willy-nilly kind of world for me. Is anybody else like that? Like I said, I've never done one of these before. I just usually show pictures, so this is totally new. If you like it, you know, hit the like button. That way I know that I'll do some more of these. I plan to do all of November a weekly plan with me, just to see how it goes and see how everybody likes it. And I'm not sure. See if I like it. I also have to get a camera because recording on my phone isn't working out for me. And I'm going to put the skinny on Saturday and Sunday. It's just little like underneath. Put this over here on the side. I'm not a big decorator. I don't doodle. Like I said, I don't do a bunch of stickers. Washi is kind of, I don't like this under here. I'm also a symmetry person, so sometimes, you know, when it's like, I think it's off, it's going to bug me. I know it will, so I just go ahead and move it. So, like I said, if you like this, let me know. I'll do some more. I do have something to show y'all, and it's going to be, oops. It's going to be my budget stuff. I'll show y'all that in a minute. I'm trying out a new budgeting / bill paying / spending tracker thing I'm going to have. I'm also going to have a journaling section in my planner. I'm going to try to fit everything in here. I'm going to do it for the next month and see how I like it. By the way, these date dots, this whole sheet is from Kell Plan. I just thought this color kind of matched I'm not sure now that I'm looking at it. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. So if you see pictures on my Instagram where the date dots have changed, you know, I didn't like it. I don't like it on here, I don't think. I think that's what's throwing me off. I'm gonna put it down here. I don't mind like those. Those don't bother me. I'm not sure that I like it on like the washi. And I know the 4 and 5 aren't straight. It's fine. I'm not that upset about it. So that's what those look like. And I will tell you that I do this with every day of the week. I don't do it on Saturday and Sundays because my Saturdays and Sundays aren't this rigid. I have some things I'm pretty rigid about, but this ain't one of them. The weekends are kind of willy-nilly. It's whatever my husband wants to do or we want to do together. Oops. So my day starts at 4. So it's really hard to find a planner that starts at 4. That was one of the issues that I had with already like timed planners and everything. Even like the Hobonichi and stuff, the 4 and stuff were like jammed at the top or whatever. And I know I could redo it, but that was more trouble than it was worth sometimes. And I don't know. Some days I don't even use this thing. I only use it for work, and that's only half of it, to keep track of some of the stuff I do at work, but even then, not a lot. But I do put appointments on here. If I have an appointment, I'll put it on there with the time. I don't know. It's a habit I can't get rid of. Having a timed daily, it's how my brain works. I have to have a month overview, a week for an overview, and a to-do list on my week, because not everything gets done on, when you plan it. And I like to be able to move things around. And then a daily. And that's how my brain has always worked. Even with when I was in a bullet journal and B6s and stuff, I had a month. I drew out my month. I drew out my week. And then I had a daily. And it just kind of lets me stair-step my planning process, I guess. And it also, like a daily, like if I had to look at this week like I did this week and try to this would drive me insane. I just couldn't. I couldn't concentrate. I'd be trying to do everything on this list and my brain would go haywire. So I'm glad, the dailies let me focus and drill down on what has to get done today. So anyway, so every day, every night I come in and do the next day. So on Sunday, I'll come in and do the spread that I'm going to do for Monday that I have saved here. I'll go ahead and decorate that. And then Monday night, I'll come in on Monday night and do my Tuesday. And then Tuesday night, I'll come in and do my Wednesday and move my tasks around. So I do daily planning every night, so I know what I'm going to do in the morning. And I usually do it while I'm sitting in bed watching TV or something. So that's my monthly, daily, weekly setup. So again, this is my month. So again, just a little washi to make it pretty and keeps me coming back. And then my week, I'll fill it in as the week goes. Sorry, I got a hair. my hair. I'll fill it in as I go. I have more stuff. I just have to sit down and think about it. And that's really hard to do on camera. I'm learning. And then my days are my monthly goals. This is kind of my cover page and my monthly goals. And then, you know, my days start on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then they'll continue to go on. It is getting hard to write in this book because it's such a hump on this side. And I guess I could put something under here to help, you know, even it out. But anyway. All right. So that's my monthly, weekly, daily setup. So now I'm going to do my budgeting setup. So this is going to be my budget setup. It's one of the ones that I did not use for this book because I've only been in this book since July. So this is what I plan to do with it. So on the left will be, I'm going to use this line here for any events that I have, so that when I'm looking at my budget, I can kind of see, okay, so I'm going to spend money here, I'm going to spend money here, this is an event, blah, blah, blah. Things that I've already committed to. This will be my bills that are due on certain days, okay? And then over here is going to be my check register, so to speak. So I'm going to keep track of all my spending here. And then I'm going to have a line here where it's like the date that I spent it. And then I know for sure that I want a box highlighted for when it clears. I can check for when it clears my bank. So I think I'm going to set this up like this. It's going to be pretty simple the first week, and then I'll know, like next week when we do this, I'll know if this worked or not, and maybe I'll have to change some things as I go, but next week I'll know better, because this is totally going to be a trial and error thing. Totally going to be a trial and error thing. So I'm going to put some washi down here at the bottom. And honestly, people, I just throw washi on here to make it pretty so that I will use it. Because if it's not pretty, I'll think it's plain and ugly, and I won't want to use it. So I'm going to put some skinny washi at the top. Am I in frame? Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure I'm in frame. I think I'm in frame. And the sun is going down, so I'm on a dime crunch. Okay. So this is going to cover this up. That's going to cover this up. And then these, I also have, they're from Kell Plan. I bought her book. It's a dated basics book. So if you ever need to, like, there's a ton of dates and days and months in here. So if you ever get into like redating planners or something, it's really good for that. So I'm going to pick something that's going to stick out. So I'm going to pick this November one. So, can you see that? No, I'm going to put it over here, just so you can see it. I don't think you're going to be able to see it on that washi. And then I'll pick out some pretty dates. So the first, let's start there. The second, the third. And I'm setting this up with y'all, but I'm not going to do it with you because, you know, privacy and all that with my finances. But I may come back, cover some stuff up, and show you how I liked it. I'll tell you that. And then I'm going to put the 31st in black because it's Halloween. Okay. So, and then this is going to be the date. And then I'm going to put C for cleared. And I'm not sure what I'm going to put in the middle. Maybe nothing. But, and I may end up dividing, and you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and do that. So, on the left will be, oops, my November thing is in the way. Let's see if hers is removable. Yeah, if you baby it. Okay. This is going to be the amount, and this is going to be the store or whatever. And then let me see if I can redo this so that it's, nope. All right, it's going to go over here. It might not be great to be seen, but I'll be able to see it, so I'll be able to tell. So, you see that? Oh. So anyway, so we'll have the date, whether it's cleared, the money, and the store. And it's a little messy, but you know what? Maybe next week will be neater, and I'll have a trial of kind of what I want to do. Okay, so that's going to be that, and that's how I'm going to incorporate budgeting into my Hobonichi. And then this week, I'm going to journal here. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put down some pretty washi. And this is going to be a long video, and I apologize. And I will mark it as long and rambly, just so people don't get on here thinking this is some kind of organized mess, because it's not. This is called hot mess planning, I think, because I'm a hot mess. We're gonna do that again, just to make it pretty. Pretty. Okay. Like, no kidding, very, very long video, but it's okay. I'm gonna cut this. I'm trying to remember to do things underneath the screen. Very hard. Very hard. I may lose some subscribers after this. There's only a few of you. Don't go. I'll get better. All right. Whew. Cover. Oh, that is not cut evenly. I can tell you that. I can tell that from here. Like I said, I'm on a time crunch because the sun is going down quickly. It actually hasn't been out hardly all day, and we got no rain. Like, we need rain bad. And I didn't put it over far enough. Whew, these nails don't let me pick nothing up. Okay. I want to cover up the 4. All right. And then we're going to do the same thing. So I'm going to pick a pretty color that's, you know, that's November. And I think for this one, I can put it over on the other side. I'm going to put this like red, which I think is pretty. Okay. And then we're going to pick another color. We're going to go with yellow. And I'm going to remember that first falls on a Tuesday. And I want to see how this works. And if I can bring my journaling and my budgeting into one planner, that's going to be great. And I actually have a second part of my budget, and I'll show it to you real quick. Because that is just my spending tracker. It's not really my budgeting tracker. So again, it's just these little stickers. So, and then I'll do gratitude here. I need a Halloween sticker for the 31st. And I have a ton of those things, so I have plenty to get me through the year and probably half of next year. So so I'm going to do a daily gratitude here, and then I'm going to journal a little bit every week, kind of how the week went or how I felt, if there's anything I want to journal about. And then I'm also going to try to incorporate a one photo a week. I don't know how that's going to go, if it's going to get very, very thick. This thing is already, she thick with 2 C's. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We're going to, like I said, this is completely trial and error. Okay. And then this is my budget. So in the back, I did something I've never done before, and I said I don't have the energy for it. I covered all these back pages. So I had a bunch, I have a Hobonichi Mega from the first half of the year that I had a bunch of pages left over. So I took out a bunch of pages in case I needed some more. But I covered all of these, and I'm going to use them as a budgeting in the back. So what I did was I put all my expenses, well, the best I could think of. Like, again, this will be trial and error. We're going to see how it goes. So most of it, the expenses I could think of, if they're a fixed expense, how much they average out to be, the date that it needs to be paid, any notes that I need to make. And then I'm going to have each week, my spending is going to get categorized and then carried into here, so I'll know what I budgeted, what my budget for things are, and then what I actually spent. So for each week, I will put down what was spent in my budget from the spending tracker. And then I have each week for the month, and then I have the totals for November, and then I have each week for December, and then the totals for December. I had some extra. And then back here is going to be my credit cards. My credit cards, what their balance is, what I pay, balance, pay, balance, pay, balance each week. I'm trying to pay off. I'm trying to do better with and pay off all of our credit cards. I only have a few that have actual money on them. Like, some of those are listed and some of these are zero balance. But the ones that are the bigger ones that we've done like vacation and stuff on, I really want to get them paid off going into the new year. So I'm going to try to do that. So that's another part of my budget. So this is actually budgeting. And then this up here that I did was actually, no, that's my journaling. This is actually for like keeping track of my spending. So we're going to see how it goes. Like I said, this is all trial and error. It's just something I wanted to do this month to do. So I only have one thing left. And that is my tracker. So what I did for the last 2 weeks of October, is it going to come off? Yes, it is. Okay. So this was a Post-it note. I'm pretty sure it's Lauren Phelps Designs too. And it was a gridded Post-it note. So what I did is I put all my habits on one side, the dates, and the days of the week. It's very messy because I just wanted to try it. And I have these. I need to go back and fill them out. But I've been doing pretty good tracking them. I haven't been good at the habit, but I have been good tracking them. I just have a couple of days I need to go back out. I was out a couple of days this week sick, so there was some days that I did nothing. I laid on the couch. It's been rough this week, but so instead of doing this like every 2 weeks, what I did was, where'd it go? Hold on, I'm getting it. Okay. So what I did was I printed out. This is SM Plans. I bought her her monthly tracker on Etsy. This is actually, I think, like a B6 size or personal size, and I shrunk it down, and I'm going to put it on my pencil board like I did this one. This has really helped because my pencil board goes from day to day with me. And so my habits aren't lost up front somewhere that I might not look at or that kind of thing. So I'll remember to look at them every day and make sure that I'm focusing on my habits, because my habits don't tend to get written in here because it's something that I do every day. So anyway, so that is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to fill it out right now. I need to sit down and figure out my habits for the month. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm going to do. It's a lot like last month. But so I'm going to stick this on with some double-sided sticky tape. Oh, no, you know what? First I'm going to fill it out. I'll fill it out. But then it'll go on. I have double-sided sticky tape like I did this one. And I just, because this isn't a Post-it note. It was just a piece of, it was just like a little non-sticky Post-it. It was just gridded piece of paper. And I stuck a piece of double-sided tape on the back. And it just sticks to the plastic really well. So I'm going to do that with this. And then, and it'll give me room for listing more habits. So I'm going to see if that improves my habit tracking in November. And that's how I'm going to keep track of my goal there of the 70, 80, or 90 at the end. I'll total them up and make sure that that's what I did. So this may have been all over the place. It may have been a hot mess. It's rambly. I apologize. It may be a little dark. I'm trying. I'll put your comments down below and I'll try to make it better next time. Give me some critique. Be nice. But, you know, I take constructive criticism. You just got to tell me. And if this is the kind of thing that you want to see more of, you know, let me know in the comments. Or if there's something that you want to see, because I need ideas for videos as I go. Like I said, in November, I'm going to have some plan with me's, and I have a new cover that I'm going to do a review on. I have my 2023 setup I'm going to be working on. So I have things coming, but if there's something specific y'all want to see, you know, let me know, and I'll try to do it if I can do it. So that's it. That's my November setup. It's pretty simple. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope somebody learned something, or at least saw how other people use their planner. And I hope it, you know, it helps somebody. So until next time, y'all have a good day. Bye.